right, hey Leo, welcome back to Miss Droplet. It's your girl Melody. So let's just pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that you use me as a vessel to guide the sign of Leo. I ask that you negate all negative and harmful energies and send it back to its sender with peace and love, dear God. Amen. So for you guys, I got a few channeled messages. Like one of them was really weird, and I'm gonna even try to convey it, but it was a really weird channeled message. So I got for some of you guys, you may be watching The Nanny, the nanny named Fran. There may be something significant about that show. You may be from New York State. We also have, okay, so there was this message that I received and it was very weird. It was about mongrel, right? And like what I visualized was like a room of people and there's like a dictator or there's someone who embodies a dictator, and this person is, they feel as if they have the license to treat everyone however they feel like. And there's like someone whose ancestor who is in that space who is telling that person 111, someone's ancestor who is actually in that space is telling them, like, you're not a mongrel, you're a purebred, right? And like this is exactly what the person was saying. It was like, I ain't a mongrel. I ain't gonna allow nobody to treat me like a mongrel. You know what a mongrel is? A dog with no breed. I ain't no mongrel. And like what I visualized like was like a old like white cowboy. I'm getting like more so of a southern accent. And this person had a beard and a goatee. Like you have that little piece here, and then you have your actual goatee. I don't know what you call this, but the goatee and the mustache, it all connects. And uh they could be like maybe 5'7", 5'8", but I'm getting it's like someone's ancestor in that space is trying to get their attention. This person is a Leo. Their ancestor is trying to get their attention, and their ancestor is telling them, like, you ain't no mongrel. Like, if you guys don't know what a mongrel, like, a mongrel is another word for bitch, like, for real. like, like, like their ancestor is telling them, like, you ain't no mongrel, you're a purebred. Like, why do you have this person speaking to you in this way? I'm getting like in a condescending manner as well. So there's a Leo out there with a strong message where your ancestor is like, you need to buck up because they're not happy with how you're allowing someone else to like berate your bloodline in the present moment, right? This could be in a job, this could be in a group, this could be in a friend group, but I'm getting it does have to do with a group. And then there's like, that queen bee type energy, or the leader, or the person who manages everything type of energy. I'm getting for some of you guys is that you're going to be undergoing a career change. Now, what I got with this career change is like it's going to be something completely left field. However, it's perfect for you. That's what you don't see, Leo. There's some sort of career opportunity. You may be in the position of changing jobs. You may be looking for other employment, and you're going to stumble upon something, however that may come across. And in that moment, it's going to be a change. You're not going to be in the same career path, but whatever you're getting into, as foreign as it may seem, I'm getting is that it's perfect for you. So don't worry too much. And then I'm also getting that someone here may be getting swept up by like a rich significant other. So like a rich man or a rich woman. I don't know whose story that is, but those are the channeled messages that I received for you guys, Leo. So let's get into your message, guys. Yeah, that cowboy message was real heavy because I, yeah, that was a lot. Okay, messages for Leo. Yeah, somebody's ancestor is like, you ain't no mongrel, so you need to buck up, like for real. We have secrets revealed. Uh-huh. Awakening. Uh-huh. Naked. Uh-huh. Alchemy. Now, why am I saying uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh? Because secrets revealed, there's some changes that are coming towards a lot of you guys. Again, going back to this ancestor, that's what I'm getting here with secrets revealed. It's like that's the awareness that you need. Maybe some of you are experiencing physiological as well as spiritual signs here with Yamaya and Mami Wata. Like these two cards are very much about water bearing spirits, water bearing orishas, water bearing energies, and that has a lot to do with psychic, medium, empath, empathy, like it has a lot to do with those sorts of emotional vibrations. And I'm getting here is that, again, like the ancestor is trying to reach out to you. So some of you may be a little bit more sensitive, but depending on the type of sensitivity that you are used to, these messages won't be easily you won't easily receive, right? And then that's why sometimes your ancestors reach out to mediums, because sometimes you yourself don't get the messages. You may want to watch the Scorpio reading, learning your ancestral tongue. I'm getting that this applies to you, Leo, because again, that mongrel message was very strong. Like I have a whole one, two, three, four, like 6 lines here written for that message. Like this person is really trying to get through to you, and it's because they want you to stand in your power. I'm getting here is like, again, royalty. Queen Nefertiti. There's some sort of royalty. You come from a royal bloodline, and your ancestors seeing that you are accepting treatment that is below you or below what they know that their genetic code deserves. And I'm getting here is that they want you to be aware that this needs to change. Radical rebirth, confirmation. It's like they know what you're trying to attain here, and I'm getting that they're all in regards to your goal, Leo, but they just need you to realize that your attitude needs to change in order for you to, go and watch the Scorpio reading on spiritual language, like not understanding your spiritual language. Because at the very end, like near the end of that reading, I said a similar message. I literally said something similar. It's something about your attitude. If you don't change your attitude, you're going to be, it's like you're going to be, I use a specific phrase in Scorpio's reading, but it's the same thing here. It's like if you don't change your attitude, you're going to be in some shit. It's like you're going to be wrapped up. I'm getting like follower mentality. Leo, you're a leader. Somebody is trying to remind you that you're a leader, like you're meant to stand out, like Fran, the nanny. She stood out. She was a nanny, but she stood out. You see what I'm saying? And you're meant to stand out, but I'm getting it's like you're cowering. And that's what your ancestor is trying to tell you, Leo. You are not a mongrel. Like, and you need to get that. You're not a mongrel. Go and watch the Scorpio reading. Go and watch the Scorpio reading. You're not a mongrel, Leo, but you're acting like one right now, and you're getting your ancestors mad. Yep, etheric cords. You're getting them mad. I heard spiritual warfare is a bit. I heard spiritual warfare is a bitch. And I'm getting here is that maybe you're a Leo who doesn't realize that you are experiencing spiritual warfare. You are in a position where this is what you're experiencing. Again, I'm not getting that you're used to, some of you maybe you are aware that you do have psychic abilities. Maybe you're aware of the subtle nudges and things that are there to guide you throughout your day. But I'm getting for this Leo, the way how your ancestor came at me, no, you're not listening at all. The way how your ancestor came at me for this message, you are not listening. And they are like peeved. Like they are very irritated at this point because they're trying to tell you, like, you come from royalty. Like every time you allow this person to like mongrel you or to bitch you, it's like your ancestor feels like they take a slap every time. That's literally what I'm getting here. For others of you, in regards to that other channeled message regarding a relationship and a loved one here, I am getting that there is a unification of masculine and feminine energy here. Interestingly, Virgo got this very same card. I'm getting that you should go and watch the Virgo reading. And I did say something about a Leo in Virgo's reading, but I am getting for some of you, that's crazy. Now that I'm getting into the message, one of the channeled messages, I'm seeing another aspect of it. So remember when I said that some of you may be getting like swept off your feet by a rich counterpart? Now that we're getting deeper into the message, I'm seeing it's more so that there is a Leo here who fantasizes about being swept off of their feet by a rich counterpart. Like that is what, yeah, soul forgiveness, sacred lust. Yeah. Like this is what you wish and hope for. I'm also getting like this is kind of I heard egregious. Why would I hear egregious? But it's like, there are multiple ways to look at that, being the idea that you want to be swept off your feet by a rich partner. It sounds like everything is all said and done, but I feel like what I'm being beckoned to remind you of at this time, Leo, is that we all have purpose, right? And if that was your purpose, well, it will happen. But if it's not your purpose, I feel like you need to find that awareness within yourself here with fearless love. It is a very beautiful card, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, how much do you really beautify yourself and spend time taking care of yourself as opposed to fantasizing about a life that I'm getting that you may have wanted since you were a kid here with Mobokomu? This is something that you may have wanted since you were a kid here. It's like this is your dream. This is what you fantasize about, that you'll find your prince charming. This will be someone, or, prince or princess. This person will be quite affluent. And in doing so, they will be able to change your life. Yeah. Since you were a child, intuition. Since you were a child here, like that's what you hope and dream for. Let's get into the tarot. I don't really have much more to say about that other than I'm not here to shut down anybody's dreams because I don't know what anyone's trajectory is. So I won't say anything negative per se about that because it's not my place. But the only thing that I can see, or like the only other pathway I can see in this case, is also remembering and bearing in mind that everyone has a different purpose. So if that is your purpose, then it is. But I am getting that there is a Leo that fantasizes about that a lot. Like that's really what they want in life here. They feel like that's something that will complete them. Masculine and feminine energy. This person is looking for the masculine to their feminine, or the feminine to their masculine, and they're really yearning for it. They're really yearning for it. But maybe to an extent, that fantasizing energy is also like a hindrance. Okay. Uh, yeah. So we're gonna start off because there are three different messages here, so let's treat them as such. So let's look at the ancestor message for the Leo. Like, what is going on there? What do we need to know there? Because these are three completely different readings. Okay, yeah, they're trying to talk to you here. Muse of emotions, yeah. So I'm getting here. Please go and watch the Scorpio reading. It's time. For some of you, it's time. And honestly, I'll be honest, like, I don't even know what I meant when I said it's time, but like, it's time. That may resonate for you in some way. But I'm getting here for you who is dealing with this ancestor who is trying to talk to you. It's time. Like it's time for you to come into something here so that they can help you. You see what I said in the channel message? Your ancestor is mad because you're being a follower in a situation where you're about to get caught up. They're telling you need to change your attitude before you get into a bad predicament. And that's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to help you get away with something before it flips. Two of inspirations, the moon. Confirmation. They're trying to help you to get away with something before it flips. I'm going to clarify the moon. And the card that came out flipped over. This is something that has to do with your job. Taurus energy here, Hierophant energy. This is something that has to do with your job, your plate. This has to do with your morals, Leo. What the hell? This has to do with your job, your morals, a relationship. But I am getting that okay. Some of you may be having, maybe I feel like there's someone here who is being influenced to have a relationship with a coworker. Oh my gosh. Someone feels like you, I'm getting you, Leo. You feel like there's this subtle pressure for you to get into something here with a coworker. And I'm not, and I'm getting sexually, like there's this subtle sexual tension between you and a coworker. Oh my gosh. Lord, why are you, okay, so tell me, what else? That's how you gonna fuck up. That's exactly the nail in the coffin. I don't even need to shuffle anymore. That's how you're gonna mess up. If you mess with this person, Leo, I heard this is the same person who be talking to you like you a mongrel, too. It's like there's a weird dynamic between you and this person, but it's a power struggle. If you get into anything with this person, Leo, you are gonna fuck up. Clarify, please. That's what I'm getting here. It's like if you get into anything with this person, I heard good riddance. Nine of emotions in reverse. You're gonna mess up something that you've been working very hard for. Yes. Yes. You're gonna mess up something that you are working very hard for. Yes, you may end up losing your job for some of you. Some of you, you're putting your job on the line, messing with this person. Your ancestor is warning you, like you need to stand up to this person before it's too late. For some of you, this may not even be like you feel pressured. Maybe you do. You feel like this person has a crush on you. I'm getting that type of energy. It's like it's a coworker that you work with often, and this person has a crush on you. And the way they treat you, you know, you need to stand up for yourself. You know that you need to do something. And I'm getting here everything that you've worked for. Maybe you're someone who has a career path. You know where you want to go next. You know, you have your mind set on this position, right? And I'm getting is that you're putting all of that on the line by not putting this person in their place, Leo. Like literally. You're putting all of that on the line by not putting this person in their place. And that's why your ancestor came at me like that, because they see what is to come if you don't get it together right now. And I'm getting that this has been going on for a while here with the moon. You see here, you see this death? You see this death, this transformation, this Scorpio energy? I'm just getting like every season is the same thing. And I'm getting here is that it's time that you have a full transformation. It's time that you leave certain parts of yourself behind. And it's like this person feeds off of some sort of self here. This is stems from a relationship that you may have with someone in your family. You know, a lot of the times when we end up in these sorts of dynamics in workplaces, school places, friendships, it's very reminiscent of a relationship we had with someone in our family dynamic. And I'm getting is that you need to work through that as well. But your ancestor is telling you, you about to F up. You really are. What's the advice for Leo? Oh my gosh. You don't have all the information. You can't trust everything this person or these people are telling you. Leo, don't be led astray, please. I'm getting here. It's like you're being misled and you don't realize it. You're being misled and you don't realize it. You don't have all the information, Leo. You don't. You don't have all the information, and that's all the advice I have for you right now. You don't have all the information. You can avoid this. Yes, you can. And that's what your ancestor is saying. That's why it's important you start standing up for yourself and like pleading your case or pleading your cause. I'm getting it's like one of those things like whoever is silent is gonna be like guilty by association. Your silence is about to be taken as guilt. For some of you, your silence is about to be taken as guilt. Yeah, yeah, because this could even be a rumor that the two of y'all messing with each other and nobody's saying nothing. Like, I learned that the hard way, Leo. I'm gonna tell you for real. I learned that the hard way. Whenever somebody is lying on you, because I used to be in the headspace, like, because I'm the type of person, I do not like drama. Okay? I don't like drama. Melody hates drama, right? So, in situations like that, if someone brings drama to me, most times I'm in the headspace that, it's not worth it, right? So you don't respond. But I learned in my past that sometimes you do have to respond. Sometimes there are certain things that you do have to be like, no, that didn't happen. Because silence, people sometimes take silence as an answer, right? And I feel like that's a fault of people in today's day and age. We like to take silence as an answer when in reality it always isn't. And that's how you get innocent people being treated as if they're guilty because they know they're innocent, so they don't feel the need to plea it. And I'm not getting here, Leo, is that you need to plea your innocence. I'm just getting is that you need to say something before you end up getting caught up in something because of your association. That's literally what I'm getting here. You're about to be caught up in something because of your association, and your ancestors here trying to tell you you're a leader, not a follower. So get it together. Like, that's literally what they're here saying. Okay, next message. That was a lot. Let us do, we were talking about changing your jobs here. Can you tell us about that message, please? I heard get a new debt. Uh-oh. Shuffling for Leo. What can you tell us about career? Shuffling for Leo. Going back to this alchemy card, some of you are getting close to the position that you want. You've attained a certain level of mastery. You've put in the time within your work environment, and I'm getting you're about to reap the rewards here for some of you. For others of you, you're coming into a career change, and it's based on a lot of changes that have happened within you. Four of Stones in reverse. So this is mainly for the Leo here that has left a job and has gone after something new. I'm getting that there isn't much stability in what you're doing here right now. But I'm getting here is that you're being led by faith. You're allowing yourself to be led. And you're just, it's like you have a different outlook. You have a different outlook on your position than other people do looking in. Like, other people would be worried that they don't have a job. And I'm not getting is that's how you feel. For some of you, you feel like you're dropping baggage. It's like it's made you happier leaving. Tell us about the change. So you left your job. Yes, I am getting that. This is the Leo that left their job, but you went after some sort of creative endeavor. Some of you may be dancers. And I'm more so getting like, yeah, I heard spiritual dancers. I don't know what that means, but the way I can like convey it to you guys is it's like you're the type of person like you don't dance like everyone else, and I'm not saying that you don't have rhythm or that you can't dance. It's just that when you dance,